Have you ever known anybody that suffered from foot and mouth disease? And if you've never heard that joke before, it's because they're always sticking their foot in their mouth. Well, we're going to talk about that today from Proverbs chapter 10. Hey guys, and welcome back to God's Word Made Simple by Simple Servant Ministries. My name is Aaron Hawk, and if this is your first time with us, I just want to say thank you and welcome. We're glad to have you here with us. God's Word Made Simple is an online discipleship ministry dedicated to taking God's Word and making it simple. We want to help you understand God's Word, apply it to your life, and grow in your relationship with the Lord. So if you like this content and you want to join our community, make sure you hit the subscribe button and turn that bell notification to all so that you don't miss any future videos that come out. We would love to have you as part of our family. Okay guys, so we are continuing our series in Proverbs, and specifically we're doing the second to last video in Proverbs chapter 10. Today's is a very short video, but there is a block in this section, verses 19, 20, and 21 that all are tied together, speaking about the problem of our mouth and how it wants to get us in trouble or bless us, right? And we are all, if you're old enough to watch this video, you understand that your mouth can both improve your life or negatively affect your life. And by the way, the whole book of Proverbs has lots to say about our tongue and our mouth and all of our speech. Like, there's a ton of material in the book of Proverbs about that, but this is a sweet little nugget right here in the middle of chapter 10. So I just wanted to address this one by itself, and then next week we will finish up chapter 10. So let me start reading in verse 19. When there are many words, transgression is unavoidable, but he who restrains his lips is wise. Like, I don't know about you, but I grew up having my parents telling me all the time to stop talking so much. And showed you, I know Mom's watching this. I showed you, I'm on YouTube now, Mama, right? And the rest of you can laugh at that, right? But I mean, and my dad did it more than my mom, but I talked a lot as a kid, and the Lord has a sense of humor. My little boy does the same thing, and I tell him quite often, buddy, you don't have to talk so much, right? So anyway, you can laugh at that. It's okay. But see, when we are constantly talking, it is inevitable that we're going to get in trouble. We have that word vomititis, or the foot and mouth disease, as I referenced in the teaser for this video, right? Where eventually we're going to end up crossing a line somewhere because we haven't thought through what we were going to say first. And that's one thing that I remember my dad in particular saying over and over and over: son, think before you speak. Think before you speak. And sometimes it's just that he didn't want to hear me, but there was also truth to that. My raw nature is whatever is on my brain is coming out of my mouth. And I've had to learn to restrain my lips, right? We all know people that get in constant trouble because of their mouth, and some people even take pride in it. Now, hey, I take pride in being as much of a transparent person as is wise, and I take pride in being a what you see is what you get kind of person, but I don't take pride in just talking for the sake of talking, right? There are some people that just like to hear themselves talk, and inevitably they end up gossiping, hurting feelings, saying things that they probably didn't mean, they just didn't have the best words for it, or sometimes just saying what they did mean but in the wrong circumstance and getting people hurt over it. So where there are many words, transgression is unavoidable. It's going to happen. But he who restrains his lips is wise. See, our heart is where all that stuff comes from. The emotional heart, if you will, not the literal one, obviously, that would be strange. But he who is wise restrains his lips, or he who restrains his lips is wise. Little tongue twister there, right? See, when we do learn to think through what we're saying first, or restrain our lips, meaning we hold back our words until there is an appropriate moment or reason to speak, then there is wisdom in that, right? See, in American expression, we have the phrase something along the lines of, it's better to hold your tongue and let people think you're wise than to open your mouth and prove that you're a fool. That actually comes from the book of Proverbs, and specifically Proverbs 17, verse 28. Even a fool, when he keeps silent, is considered wise, When he closes his lips, he is considered prudent. And there's another one somewhere else in Proverbs. That was just the first one that I found out that uses that, or the first one I found that uses the same concept right now. So, guys, it's a biblical concept, and here it is in chapter 10. So, verse 20, the tongue of the righteous is as choice silver. So choice silver obviously is something of value, and silver is something that when used provides for people, whether it's for their needs or their wants, but it provides for people. So the lips of the righteous, I'm reading 21 already. The tongue of the righteous is as choice silver. And that's not the American expression, the preacher with a silver tongue. That's not what it's talking about. It's saying that the people that are seeking after other people's good are going to use their mouth, their words, to bless people, to provide encouragement and guidance and whatever other counsel is needed. They're going to use their words for that purpose. But the heart of the wicked is worth little. Now notice that the heart and the mouth are tied there, right? Jesus said it's not what goes into a man that defiles him, but it's what comes out of a man. Speaking of the heart, right? It's out of the heart that we speak. So the tongue of the righteous, I keep wanting to read 21. The tongue of the righteous is as choice silver. The heart of the wicked is worth little. See, somebody that's wicked is only looking out for themselves. That doesn't do you a bit of good. They don't do anybody any good. So think about that one as you think about whether or not and how much you need to moderate your speech. Verse 21, finally, since I keep trying to read it anyway. The lips of the righteous feed many, and this is kind of just continuing that thought from 20. The lips of the righteous feed many, which means they are constantly seeking out the ability to bless people with their words. But fools die for lack of understanding. See, you can't speak with wisdom if you don't have wisdom. Now, there's lots of fools out there that think they have wisdom, and therefore they speak out of their perceived wisdom, but actual wisdom comes from God. So the lips of the righteous feed many, but fools die for lack of understanding. So I just wanted to take today and challenge you in this little section here about your speech. Are you using your words to bless people, or are you using your words to build yourself up? Are you using your words to provide the encouragement and guidance that other people need where it's appropriate and you have the ability to do so? Or are you using your words to tear people down? See, how you use your words is evidence of where your heart really is. And if you are wise, as it said in the first part of those verses, if you are wise, you will restrain your lips and speak only at the appropriate times, meaning you will learn discipline with your speech and ultimately in your heart. Learn to think and speak properly. Guys, thank you so much. If you liked this video, let me know whatever you think down in the comments. If you want to hit that subscribe button and the bell icon, make sure you don't miss anything. And also, of course, don't forget to hit that like button so that I know you liked the video. That's why it's called the like button. So guess you didn't need me to explain that, but hey, do it anyway, guys. Thank you. No, seriously, guys, thank you very much, and God bless.